Welcome to the Victory Education Lounge. I am your host, Maurice, and we're thrilled to have you join us for another inspiring episode. As we embark on this journey together, we encourage you to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement fuels our content creation and fosters a supportive community. In today's episode, we delve into part 138 of our series, Case Studies, Success Stories in Reversing Insulin Resistance. We'll be sharing real-life stories of individuals who have triumphed over insulin resistance, offering you not only hope, but also practical strategies to consider. However, it's crucial to remember that the content of this video is intended for entertainment and educational purposes only. It's not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult with a licensed healthcare professional before making any changes to your health routine. Now let's dive into 7 inspiring case studies. Our first case study focuses on Sarah, a 42-year-old office worker. Sarah found herself battling insulin resistance and decided to take control of her health through a low-carb diet. She began by reducing her intake of processed foods and sugars, instead focusing on whole foods rich in protein and healthy fats. Sarah also incorporated exercise into her routine, which helped her body utilize insulin more efficiently. Her journey wasn't always easy, as low-carb diets can be challenging to maintain. However, Sarah remained committed and made sure to plan her meals carefully to ensure she was getting all the necessary nutrients. After 6 months, the results were astounding. Sarah's fasting insulin levels dropped from 25 micro-international units per milliliter to 10, and she also lost 30 pounds. Sarah's story shows us how a low-carb diet can lead to significant improvements in insulin resistance. It's a testament to the power of dietary changes and the profound impact they can have on our health. Next, we have Mike, a 35-year-old teacher. Mike, like many, found himself in a sedentary lifestyle, chained to his desk grading papers, but he knew he needed a change when his doctor diagnosed him with insulin resistance. Mike decided to fight back with high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, a form of exercise that alternates between short, intense bursts of activity and periods of less intense activity or rest. For Mike, this was a game changer. He found HIIT not just effective, but time-efficient too, fitting perfectly into his busy schedule. Mike's commitment to consistent training was a key factor in his success. As his fitness levels improved, so did his insulin sensitivity. After just 4 months of regular HIIT sessions, Mike's HbA1c, a measure of blood sugar levels, decreased from 6.2% to 5.4%. Mike's journey highlights the power of exercise in combating insulin resistance. Remember, it's not about the intensity of the workout, but the consistency that truly makes a difference. Our third case study is Linda, a 50-year-old nurse. Linda faced the challenge of insulin resistance with a unique weapon: mindful eating. She learned to pay attention to her body's hunger and satiety cues, savored each bite, and reduced distractions during meals. This approach wasn't about restrictive dieting. Instead, it was about fostering a healthier relationship with food. Mindful eating helped Linda to naturally regulate her portion sizes and make more nutritious food choices. She noticed that she felt more satisfied with her meals and less inclined to snack mindlessly. The results were gradual, but significant. After a period of 3 months, Linda saw a reduction of 20% in her post-meal blood glucose peaks. This success showcases the potential power of mindful eating. By focusing on the quality of her food and her eating habits, Linda was able to manage her insulin resistance effectively. Linda's story underscores the importance of mindful eating in managing insulin resistance. Next up is Tom, a 45-year-old entrepreneur. A man always on the move, Tom's routine was filled with irregular eating habits and late-night work sessions. Recognizing the need for change, he decided to incorporate intermittent fasting into his lifestyle. Intermittent fasting is a dietary approach where one alternates between periods of eating and fasting. For Tom, he chose the popular 16/8 method, fasting for 16 hours and eating during an 8-hour window. This approach was not only convenient for Tom's busy schedule, but it also offered him a way to improve his insulin sensitivity without drastic changes to what he ate. The results? After 6 months of consistent intermittent fasting, Tom's HOMA-IR score, a measure of insulin resistance, decreased from 4.5 to 1.8, a significant improvement. Tom's success demonstrates the potential of intermittent fasting in reversing insulin resistance. Our fifth case study features Emily, a 38-year-old graphic designer. Emily, like many of us, had a sedentary job that kept her glued to her desk for hours. Faced with escalating insulin resistance, Emily chose a different path to reclaim her health. She embraced a whole food, plant-based diet, swapping out processed meals for an abundance of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and nuts. This wasn't an overnight transformation. She started gradually, incorporating more plant-based meals into her routine. Over time, the shift became more pronounced as she savored the rich flavors and diverse textures of her new diet. The results? They were nothing short of impressive. After 4 months, Emily's fasting glucose levels dropped from a concerning 110 milligrams per deciliter to a healthy 85. Emily's transformation illustrates the benefits of a plant-based diet in managing insulin resistance. Her journey serves as a testament to the power of dietary changes in improving our health. Next, we'll look at David, a 55-year-old executive. Juggling a high-stress job and personal commitments, David found himself battling insulin resistance. He realized that the constant stress was likely exacerbating his condition. So, he decided to take control by focusing on stress reduction techniques. David started incorporating daily meditation and yoga into his routine. He found these practices not only calmed his mind but also gave him a sense of control over his body. It wasn't an overnight transformation, but with consistent practice, David started seeing changes. Over 6 months, David's cortisol levels, often known as the stress hormone, normalized. More impressively, his insulin sensitivity improved by 30%. He not only felt better physically, but also mentally as he learned to manage his stress more effectively. David's victory shows us how stress management can significantly improve insulin sensitivity. It's a reminder that our mental health plays a crucial role in our physical well-being. Don't overlook the power of a calm mind in your journey towards better health. Our final case study is Maria, a 40-year-old stay-at-home mom. Maria found herself constantly fatigued, struggling with weight gain, and experiencing a range of health issues that she couldn't quite put her finger on. After several doctor's visits and tests, she was diagnosed with insulin resistance. Maria decided to tackle her insulin resistance head-on with a comprehensive lifestyle overhaul. She understood that reversing insulin resistance would require more than a quick fix. It would require a commitment to a complete lifestyle change that encompassed her diet, physical activity, sleep, and stress management. Maria started by overhauling her diet. She incorporated more whole, nutrient-dense foods, reduced her intake of processed foods, and paid attention to portion sizes. She also started exercising regularly, combining both cardio and strength training workouts into her weekly routine. Sleep was another area Maria focused on. She made it a priority to get at least 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. She established a regular sleep schedule, created a calming bedtime routine, and made her bedroom a sleep-friendly environment. Maria also realized that managing her stress levels was crucial in her battle against insulin resistance. She incorporated mindfulness techniques into her daily routine, practicing yoga and meditation to help manage her stress levels. Maria's comprehensive lifestyle overhaul led to impressive results. After a year of consistent efforts, her fasting insulin dropped from 24 MIU/mL to 8 MIU/mL, and her HbA1c decreased from 6.5% to 5.6%. She lost 50 pounds and reported feeling more energetic and healthier than she had in years. Maria's story is a testament to the power of a comprehensive lifestyle overhaul in reversing insulin resistance. Thank you for joining us for these inspiring stories. Remember, every journey is unique, and what worked for one person may not work for another. Always consult a healthcare professional before making any major changes to your lifestyle or diet. Until next time, stay healthy and inspired. In conclusion, these case studies demonstrate that reversing insulin resistance is possible through various approaches, whether it's through dietary changes, increased physical activity, stress management, or a combination of strategies. Many individuals have successfully improved their metabolic health. It's important to note that while these stories are inspiring, they are individual cases. Your journey may look different, and that's okay. The key is to work with healthcare professionals to find an approach that works for you and to stay committed to your health goals. Remember, reversing insulin resistance is not just about improving numbers on a lab test. It's about enhancing your overall quality of life, reducing your risk of chronic diseases, and feeling your best. Each of these individuals reported not just improved health markers, but also increased energy, better mood, and a greater sense of control over their health. Thank you for joining us in the Victory Education Lounge for these inspiring success stories. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends who might benefit from this information. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on health, wellness, and personal victory stories. Until next time, stay inspired, stay committed, and keep striving for victory in all aspects of your life. Disclaimer, the information provided in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended as medical advice. Any health-related decision should be discussed with a licensed physician or qualified healthcare professional, especially if you have existing health conditions or are taking medications.